नमस्ते प्रभात जी।
नमस्कार नमस्कार अंकल। Hands in Chin Mudra. We'll start with 3 Omkar. We'll start with the Kapalbhati on the right side. So close the left nostril and then 20 strokes of Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is forceful exhalation from the groin region. Let's do 20. And if you feel tired, you can't do 20, then you can stop in between. Now close the right nostril and do the next 20. And then with both the nostrils, one more round of 20. Now we'll do one more round of 20. Very powerful Kapalbhati. Make sure you put the most of your energy in it. Last to 20, but let's make it more powerful. Now we'll do light warm up or stretching, and then we'll do some breathing practices. To start with, we'll do the neck rotations. We'll do 5 counts of clockwise, 5 anti-clockwise. But while we do that, we'll try to stretch the maximum part of your neck, and then inhale on the first half, exhale on the second half. So starting down, inhale till you come up, and then exhale as you go down. So we'll do 5 on clock and 5 anti-clockwise. Slow breathing cycles. Last clockwise. Now let's do anti-clockwise. Make sure you stretch completely. The ears touch the shoulders, chin touch the chest, and then all the way back. So it's a complete stretch. Anti-clockwise, 5 more times. Last time, take a slow breath in, slow exhale. Next, we'll do the hand movements. So inhale as you extend your arms, exhale as you contract, but twist your and wrist and twist your fingers also. So it's a shoulder, uh, wrist, and then finger twisting. So we'll do 3 times inhale, 3 times exhale. To start with, keep the hands straight. No hands forward. Last time. Now we'll do a different form of, it's not pranayama, but it's called dharana. So in the Ashtanga yoga, there is yama niyama at the bottom, and then asana is there, pratyahara is there, asana, pranayama, which come in the upper part of the Ashtanga chain. And then the last part is samadhi. One before samadhi is dhyana, one before dhyana is dharana. So it is asana, pranayama, dharana, dhyana, and then samadhi. So we'll try and do the dharana. There are two types of dharana. One is bahya dharana and the other one is antar dharana. So this time we'll practice. Usually bahya dharana is considered as very the easier form of dharana, but today we'll try to do antar dharana. Antar dharana is sensing something which is inside. Bahya dharana is looking something or focusing on something which is outside. So let's take example of the circulation system. Let's pretend the blood is going all the way from blood is being pumped out from here. It goes all the way up to the brain and then comes back. So there's no breath control here. It's a regular breathing, but the focus should be on the blood being pumped every time your heart pounds. It goes all the way up and then comes all the way down. So let's try this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Whenever your focus or your thought move out of this, try to bring it back. That is dharana, that you are trying to hold your thought on the blood circulation. So let's try to bring our thoughts. The mind keeps going, but try to bring it here. We'll do it for 3 to 4 minutes. Sit in any comfortable posture. There is no breathing practice. Dharana is more of mind game. Close your eyes and then focus on your heart. Focus on the circulatory system. We'll do it for 1 more minute. What dharana does to our body is it reorganizes the chakra. Chakra is basically the energy points, or the it is called as you know the points at which a lot of nerve meet, or where there's a lot of energy junction. So it realigns the energy junctions so that the body and the energy are all in sync. So that is called chakra rebalancing. um, every day doing dharana and then few of the other asanas, Vajrasana, for example, rebalances the entire energy points. There are six or eight energy points, and it helps rebalance few of them. So we'll do more of dharana going forward. I'm also learning dharana, so we'll practice more of it. Okay, let's start with our regular asana. So we'll start with Shashakasana, sitting in Vajrasana. Raise your hands and then bend down and go forward. We'll do one more round. Get a good stretch. We'll do the second variation of Shashakasana. Hands backward this time, and try to pull the hand as backward as possible, neck as forward as possible. So that gives you alternate cycle where you pull your hands back and neck forward. It's a good stretch. Next is Swanasana. In this, we'll do around 30 seconds of dog breathing, fast breathing. Neck, the tongue is out and then focus is in between your eyebrows. That is Bhavani Mudra. Focus between your eyebrows, looking between the eyebrows. Tongue is out and then doing around 30 seconds of the dog breathing. We'll do Marjarasana and then we'll do Viparita Karani. First, we'll go with Marjarasana. Next is Viparita Karani. Viparita Karani is raise your uh, body up. It is raised up in such a way that the upper back is still on the ground. So the body is in an inclined position and it's very ideal to do Kapalbhati in that position. So let's try and get into that. It's a part of breathing exercise. Kapalbhati can be done anywhere where the body is straight. So even in that posture, the body is straight. So it's a very good posture to do Kapalbhati so that your body really, your digestive tract can get really fired up. So we'll do Parvatasana again in this tabletop posture. Heels on the ground, comfortably placed. Ears between the shoulders. If possible, push your hip backward. Next is Purvottanasana. So sitting in the normal posture, Purvotthana is raising your hip upward. So the feet, the ideal state would be the entire feet touching the ground and then hips being pulled up and looking up. Hands can either be forward or backward based on the comfort. One more time. Next is Paschimottanasana. Paschimotthana is going forward. The ideal starting phase is hands to the feet. But if you can't hold it, you can use yoga mat. The string. So some people hold it this way or any kind of a cloth or a string. And then you can slowly try to stretch yourself a little bit extra. But if you're able to hold it, use your regular hands. This is also one of the good ways of doing dhyana or dharana. So let's focus inside, go slow, but the end goal is to touch the forehead to the knee. Keep the neck down so you get that extra stretch. Once you become comfortable, go further down. Heels, hold the heels, and then slowly go all the way down and touch the forehead to the ground. Next is Ekapadottanasana. So sitting in this posture, Sukhasana, raise one leg up and also you can do dharana in this pose. This is considered one of the best poses for dharana, but we'll do it only the asana part of it now. Hold the feet, if possible, hold it towards the knee, towards the heel, and then comfortably raise it up. Try to keep the knee straight. If you can't hold the feet, hold your um, calf muscles or wherever comfortable, but feet is the ideal state. And then focus on the tip of your toe. Next straight. Try and swing a little bit back and forth. One more time. This time, go and touch the forehead to the Take the other leg. Try and swing a little. And touch the forehead. Now we'll do the Ashtanga Namaskar that we do in the temple. Two knees and two palms and then feet. Make sure your legs don't touch, only the knees, and ideally the toes, only the toes. It's the toes, the knees, the palms, and then the chest and forehead. So chest, forehead, only then. Avoid the tip of your nose to touch the ground. So if you bend your neck completely, you'll be able to touch the forehead but not the nose. So stretch yourself and then go into the asana. Relax. We'll do it one more time. Next, we'll go with Kandharasana and Setubadhasana. Sleep down. Grab your ankles and make yourself comfortable. Slowly raise up. Stand only on your shoulders. Pull up. Breathe down. One more round of pull up. This is Kandharasana. Next, we'll go for Setubadhasana. Sit crown of your head on the ground and try to make a bridge. Now we'll do Vajrasana exercises. Sit in Vajrasana. We'll do one back and one forward. We'll do Anand Madhirasana first and then Supta Vajrasana. So palms on the feet and then exhale, touch the forehead to the knee. Exhale as you go down. Last time. Next we'll do Supta Vajrasana. Supta Vajrasana is going back and sleeping comfortably. Ideally sit in Vajrasana and then slowly go back. The ideal state is keeping the knees together, but if you can't keep the knees together, spread the feet and then go a little. You can spread the knees. Hands behind. Next, touch the forehead and try to touch the knees. So we'll do the side plank pose. Go to the side and then raise your hips up. One more time. On the other side. Keep the body straight. In all of these asanas, these are variations of Anantasana itself. Anantasana or this side plank pose, keeping the body straight. If you look at my body, it's not straight because the feet and the body are not completely straight. So this is the straight. It gives you a very good stretch. Anantasana is one of the toughest asanas to be performed. That's why you can see Lord Vishnu in this asana. The next asana series that we will do is Ustrasana. So we'll do start with Ardha Ustrasana first, and then we'll go with Purna Ustrasana. Knees are hip distance apart. Raise your hand high and touch the palms to the feet from the back. This is the Ardha Ustrasana. Pulling it up all the way, getting that extra stretch. And then going down and touching the feet is the Purna Ustrasana. So in the Ustrasana, try to push your hips forward. That gives a lot of thrust, and that enhances the beauty of this asana. Inhale and go back. Abdomen stretch. So inhale, hips forward. We'll do it one more time. This time, try to improve yourself, pushing the hip further forward. The next one that I have is Pada Prasara Paschimottanasana. So we'll try and do it. Spread your feet. Pada Prasara, that is feet, legs spread. Comfort yourself here. And then Paschimottanasana. The ideal state is forehead to the ground. But if we can't go all the way down, we'll try as much as possible. Listen to the body. Slowly come back. This is Pada Prasarasana. So we'll do Dhrita Utkatasana. Dhrita Utkatasana is chair pose, go up and go down. So let's start that. We'll take it usually starts from Malasana. And then this is the Utkatasana. Up and down. It gives you a good stretch. Make sure only the hip moves, the back and the rest of the body is straight. It's a very good exercise for the thigh muscles. And it makes sure your brain gets a lot of blood supply. The last of the asanas that I have is Gatyamukha Paschimottanasana. Okay. So Gatyamukha Paschimottanasana is back and forth. So first we lay down and then go all the way up, touch the forehead to the ground and go back. So we'll do this 5 times if possible. This is not a part of regular yoga. This is a part of Dhrita yoga, or it's called Vinyasa yoga or Dhrita yoga, but it's not a part of classical yoga. But this new form of exercises has also become a part of, it's become separate division of yoga. Like Sukshma Vyayam, this is also part of yoga practices. Try to do it without using your hands to the ground. The last before we do the Shavasana is called Merudandasana. So twist is again, this is not a asana. So let's yoga. So let's try to do this exercise form. Toes are being touched by the index finger, cross on the side. So we'll do it 5 times, 5 or 6 times rather, and try to get the maximum stretch. Whenever you're done, you can go to the Shavasana. Make yourself comfortable. Try to bring your focus back. Move your toes, fingers. Eyes are still closed. Turn to the side and sit up. Hands in prayer position. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Have a good day ahead.
Thanks. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Thank you.